Hello and welcome back to my Build a City challenge. Today we are back in Haven Rock. You can see it's developing quite well at the moment. And the next person to play is Eloise and her little boy Aspen. So let's hop in and see how they're getting on. So here are Eloise and Aspen. Let's get him potty trained while we're here. As a reminder, Eloise is our gardener, our farmer, and she's been trying to grow crops to sell in the supermarket, in the mini mart, but had no success because in her first round, she got pregnant with Aspen, who is Freddie's fourth child. He technically has 3 siblings around the town, but only one with his mum, and that's where he's living right now. So I'll get him potty trained. So for Eloise, this rotation, I'd really like to focus on her farming, so she could actually grow some crops, and maybe even go to the mini mart, open it up, and do a little bit of business if she can. Well, if she can leave Aspen alone, we'll see. How are his knees looking? Does he need? No, I'll try and feed him. So she's got bills to pay. Her house is small, but not the smallest in town. She's got plenty of space. She's also been kind of on and off again with Jace throughout the round. We've seen her decline his advances in Hikari's house, I think. She was shoving him away, possibly Victoria's. But then last episode she was on Carson's front step making out with him again. So their relationship is quite tumultuous, not least because he's living with the mayor and his triplets with her currently. So it's a little bit unusual. Looking at her relationship panel, she also has 2 bolts with Freddie. Fantastic. So it's Jace who's, I think I've been saying Freddie. It's Jace who's Aspen's father. Freddie has also got 2 bolts with her. They've been having also kind of on and off situation. Her other 2 bolters are Toby and Oscar, and only Toby is a townie, so he could be an interesting option to explore. Let's put Aspen down for a nap. What do you want? I'm just going to get you in for a nap, Aspen. And then we're going to have her tend her garden, because it's looking a little bit overgrown. And she's only got a little bit of time until winter, when I think everything stops growing, and she doesn't have a greenhouse. So if we're going to get some fresh produce, now's the time to do it. Otherwise, we're waiting until spring. And this has been a disaster of a choice for starting occupation. So she'll tend some sickly plants. She's got bugs, she's got problems. But hopefully, that's starting to get better. Oh, that's a healthy tomato plant. That's quite good. And she could plant something here as well. She's got tomatoes, cucumber, eggplant, peppers and strawberries, all in different places, of course. Let's try some pole beans. Get one of everything. I should have, I'm pretty sure I've installed it, the vegetable packing station, so she can pack batches of vegetables together to sell, but I really struggle to find it in the menu. So we'll see if we can find that for her. If it becomes relevant, if she even gets to harvest season. I think she's got... Oh, she's been shopping. Oh, fantastic. So I think she's got the one toy that Aspen actually doesn't need. He already has a shape toy, so we'll just get rid of those. A high chair's a nice idea, though. We can pop that... Let's put it in the living room. That's very cute. And a changing table. Do we have one of those? No, we don't. Well, that was some good shopping. Oh, some fireflies. Good. And she's getting child support from Jace, which is quite helpful. Oh, and here's Freddie. Oh, he's come back to eat from the bins, hasn't he? Thanks, Freddie. Or did you throw a newspaper away for us? One of those? Okay. I think that's the most time she's had uninterrupted in her garden for a while. So thank you, Aspen, for napping. Let's get rid of this jar of fireflies. And let her have some breakfast. A sandwich, perfect. Oh, looks like Aspen got up from his nap. Was just very happily playing with his toys. This is a mod, by the way, that has saved my life with this Build a City Challenge is letting toddlers get out of their beds or their cots autonomously. It's built into the game. If they have a certain skills, they can do it. Let's just look after Aspen for a second here. Let's potty train him. But this mod lets it happen all the time. They can just get themselves out of bed, which is incredibly helpful when you have, especially when you've got one sim trying to look after one or multiple children, as we have in this game. So now that it's autumn, we do of course get accelerated skills, which is very helpful. So he's going to gain all of his skills a bit quicker. So I think he hasn't yet learned any of his baby skills. Another mod that's been really useful, and I'm going to use it now, is an update to the Gussy Up mod that lets you pick clothes for toddlers. Because Aspen, although he's got a cute little face, grew up in a dinner jacket for some reason. So the Gussy Up mod lets you change things about how they look, what they're wearing, and you can buy new clothes for the toddler. So let's buy clothes for him. I think the original Gussy Up didn't have toddlers enabled, so I was using a much older mod where you got a toy bear that you could buy things from. But this makes everything so much smoother. This mod will initially show, I don't think it's just for me, but you'll initially have a blank screen for toddlers. Just click the toddler icon again and they'll all be available. Another really cool thing recently has been so much good toddler CC, so many cute clothes for them coming through Tumblr and other Sims, other places. So I have some very cute outfits for Aspen. I think maybe the dino outfits. Let's give him orange. And now he's like a little toddler again. No longer a little man in a jacket. So he wants to learn to walk. How's she doing? Well, not great, but not terrible either. So we'll take Aspen outside and teach him to walk. So let them skill up for a little while. So he's only just starting to learn to walk. But with the autumn improvements in skill learning, that shouldn't take too long at all. He can be up and running in no time. Okay, Aspen, that's probably enough for today. He's only just turned into a toddler, so he's got 4 days left to learn his skills. That shouldn't be a problem. But let's put him in his high chair. And he can have some solid food today rather than a bottle. Eloise can eat as well, and then we can put him to bed and look after her needs. And she can treat herself to a bath. Okay, so bills are 108. And I think there's some tomatoes that she can harvest out here. So I think we'll sell that produce. Because again, there's no way we're getting to the shop really, this rotation. Eloise gets to wear clothes again. It's very rare. She's been her not particularly practical pyjama set most of the time. Oh, a cooking skill point. Very nice. So that's handy. Did she lose the oven? Did it burn down? And then she can have some well-earned sleep back into her pyjamas. We can do it all again in the morning. Although she might have a bit of a late night wake up because Aspen's about to wake up and need to use the potty. So we'll train him up and then she can sleep. Because if he can get potty trained, that takes a whole stress off. And he can just sort himself out, which is very helpful. Well, congratulations, Aspen. You're going to spend the whole night learning logic. That's probably going to be really helpful for you. And it's totally safe, you know, having your toddler's toy at the top of the stairs. No stair gate or anything. Just straight down to the bottom. No, I'm sure he'll be fine. Well, Aspen's actually put himself into platinum because he gained enough logic skill points that he's gone to platinum aspiration, which is fantastic for him. But his needs are dipping, so we're going to get Eloise up at 4 AM. Not bad sleep, I guess. And get her to look after him before she goes back to her fields. For which it's starting to rain. Autumn's closing in. But it's harvest season. There should be some good produce for her to profit from pretty soon. At least I hope so. Her plan went way off the rails very, very quickly. Oh, they're best friends. I love that. That's really nice. Does he need some food? Well, let's put him to sleep first. They can have a meal later on. So not quite potty trained just yet. I think the next time should get it. It's time to do more gardening for Eloise. So she's rolled a want to reach cooking level 3. That's pretty good. She has 3 skill points total. 2 in cooking, 1 in cleaning. But I think her badge is... Yeah, she's a silver gardening badge. So that's where her benefits are at the moment. And who knows, she may end up a plant sim. I've never had that happen before, but she's got so much spraying to do. She could end up being our first supernatural, potentially. I would quite like to grow a little plant sim baby. They're very cute. Oh, the strawberries died. That's a shame. So she's selling off the strawberries. Oh no, tomatoes. 72 simoleons for that. Pretty okay. Oh, don't eat that, Eloise. That's probably gone a bit rancid. Probably shouldn't save you from these things, but if you get sick, there's no one to look after Aspen. Who is returning to his logic machine, of course. So we'll give Aspen his breakfast. Quite liking using the high chair. It's quite cute. Quite easy to do when there's one sim. I don't think I could do it with the triplets. I know, Aspen. It's been a long... You're starving hungry. And Child Protective Services will find you if you are in danger. So don't worry, we're keeping an eye on it. So let's plant. Oh, we could fertilise actually. So I only have a bag for... Oh, that was a... I think somebody mentioned this on my last video. Is that I should buy her a composting machine. Is it a machine? A box? One of those. I always confuse which is gardening, which is terrain. Did it 3 times in a row. Garden centre. Right, it's that button. So yeah, I think that's a pretty decent investment. To give her a chance to improve her plants. We'll pay for the bags for now. Let's let him out. Let's plant some more tomatoes and some strawberries. Okay, these are recovering. They're looking quite good. Oh, I probably should have kept one of the puzzle boxes so Aspen can play with it downstairs. I'll just move it around for him. So they'll hang out in the garden together while it's not raining. It's a nice autumn day. Why not answer the phone, Eloise? See who's calling. Somebody tried to call yesterday. It could be something fun. Oh, it's William. Oh, that's nice. Right, we'll pay all the bills. How's Aspen doing? Going to need some taking care of. We'll get him potty trained. And then we'll let Eloise have a midday nap. She's worked quite hard so far today. I think she deserves it. And we'll move his toys back upstairs. So he's nice and safe at the top of the stairs. And this could be it. Yes! There it is, potty trained. Well, there is one stress off Eloise's mind. Good job, Aspen. Now come and stare creepily from the end of the bed. Okay, that'll have to do, Eloise. Aspen's doing very well, but he needs a bottle and to go to bed. And then she's got the afternoon to do a bit more gardening. So Eloise has rolled the want to be friends with Blake, which is quite nice. And actually, as we... Well, it's only the second day in fall, but I think we should try and get some adult company around for her. Since it's very much in danger of being another round of baby panic and planting things. But she's doing very well. So here we have Blake. Let's see if we can invite him over. I don't know how high their relationship even is. Yeah, why not? Let's have some friends over. Well, thank you, Blake. Have some chips. Very nice. Oh my goodness, a whole gang's arrived. So we have We have Blake, we have Elwyn, and Carson. Let's... Can we greet everyone? Yeah, let's greet everyone.
Bye, Jim.
Carson thinking about getting engaged. That was very sweet last episode. Just move this out of the way because I'm probably going to cook some food. Or at least prepare some food. Oh, Carson left. Did he not actually come with them? Oh, well, that's not going to help. So she's not attracted to either Blake or Elwyn. And she has no food. Oh no. You're the person that's supposed to stock these things. Oh well. You get some leftovers then. Now, as Eloise is the grocery store operator, that's her whole role, she can't buy the food from her own shop. So until we have a bigger supermarket or something, she'll be... I'll work on what she can stock. So she can stock the fish, and she can stock vegetables, and I'll see how far that gets her. But she's not going to be able to run to the supermarket like somebody else could. She can have a chat with Blake. Might not be a romantic prospect, but she could definitely do with some friends. She's thrown away the important flowers. Don't know how to stop that from happening. Oh, Blake. I was raking those for compost. Oh, poor Eloise. She's going to fall asleep on the sofa. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Aspen. It would seem we need to put him to bed and put Eloise to sleep as well. We'll just let Blake and Elwyn hang out. There's no harm there. No, 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 no. Eloise, you have to look after the husband first. Put him in his crib and then you can go to yours. And we'll just let these guys get annoyed with us when we don't spend any time with them. Okay, so at 4:30 Eloise is just about full on her energy needs. We're going to give Aspen a bath because he's stinky. And then figure out what we'll do for the day. So she's got plans to tend, but we also need to focus on Aspen's skills. It'd be nice to get him trained up, get everything he needs. So hopefully we can do that as well. And at some point she'll be able to buy an oven, and that'll be nice. Okay, so let's see. Let's give him a snuggle. Pop him downstairs. I love his little dinosaur outfit. It's very, very cute. We'll take this with us once again. Oh, actually, we need to go to the potty. Let's get him a bottle. Let's try and do these things in a good order. You're not right in the doorway, Aspen. There we go. Eloise can get some food as well. And let's also bring the potty downstairs. Just let Aspen have a day out in nature. Wow, he threw that bottle a long way. Oh, that's sweet. Aspen's going to watch as she tends the gardens. This will, of course, be his job potentially in the future. Okay, so I'm going to get her to harvest some cucumbers, see what they're looking like in terms of quality, and if we can stock their fridge with them. Do we have anything else that's harvestable right now? So let's look in inventory. So they are tasty cucumbers. How much does one sell for? 23, that's pretty good. What we should do, can we put that into the fridge as units? We'll stock the fridge and then... Okay. So she has fish and some cucumbers. Oh, it's Freddy. This can only be good news. So child support's come in. And Freddie's on the phone. I'll take care of Eloise's needs a little bit. Stop chatting to Freddie, there's nothing there right now. And we'll get Aspen looked after. Oh, Aspen, you're supposed to know. Need to put you in bed. Could get one of those dog mats that you can sleep on, but it seems a bit mean. So I've spotted that the tomatoes are also ready to be sold. So I'm going to sell some of those. Oh, that was quite good. And there was another tomato one, wasn't there? So we'll sell this produce too. No, cucumber, not tomato. And let's do some fertilizing. So that's really helping. So actually being able to sell some produce at this stage and slightly better better quality produce is really helping Eloise. What's he doing? There we go. So let's try and invite somebody over. So the other... She's going to stuff your face. Okay. So the other sim that she was attracted to was Toby. So he's a garden club member, I think. So we're going to get him to come over and just see what happens. You know, leave it up to ACR. Eloise is having quite a full-on season. She's got 3 days left. And I think that Toby might hit some of her attraction points. He's got brown hair. Maybe he's athletic. Those are her turn-ons. We shall see. Where is Toby? There he is. Toby Brunig. Come on over. Hang out at the farm. Okay, so that doesn't count as food units. That's a shame. Because she is selling produce, she's gonna be the only person that can order deliveries. We can get some groceries for her. And yeah, that should help. Well, great, Toby. See what he's about. So we'll get a full fridge. Always worth doing. And say hello to Toby. Kiss kiss, lovely. We can take some groceries from AS Thishan. That's just a garble mess. I'm very sorry. We'll accept from him, and this means we can make some actual tasty foods. Oh, we'll play Red Hands first, of course. Get Toby to join in. Can have a sandwich too, and they can chat. And maybe get up to friendship level, hopefully soon. I think Aspen might just max his logic before he even grows up. Yeah, he's almost there. Oh, 2 days left. Okay, we should probably focus a little bit on his skills. So how's he doing right now? He can probably cope with being taught to walk a little bit. Sorry, Toby, we'll just have to ignore you for now. While we attempt to get our toddler to walk. You can laugh at our tree, fantastic. Let's try a little bit of skilling. Oh, that's nice. Toby's raking up the leaves for us while Eloise teaches Aspen to walk, which is also adorable. And he's going to immediately play in it. Fair enough. Fair enough, Toby. You do what works for you. I could compost those, Toby, if you don't kick it all down. That could be very useful for me. Oh, Windley there, come on. Oh dear. Pushing him to the edge. We can do it. Trying to be an attentive parent and a successful farmer all by herself is very challenging for Eloise. I think we can just about get it. Put him on the potty and grab a bottle, and that should do everything in one go. Come on, Aspen, you can do it. Learn to walk. Yes! Yay, did it. Good job. So we'll just pop him on the potty. Or he can go there himself, I suppose. Get him a bottle and put him to bed. And then maybe hang out with Toby for 30 seconds before Eloise collapses. You okay, Toby? You're just sort of hanging out. Did we do it? He's in bed. He didn't quite finish going to the potty, but that's not as urgent. You can do that later. Okay, Eloise, let's say goodbye. And you two can sleep. And hopefully not die of starvation. Hopefully. I don't want to get my... I think is it 3 deaths in the series and I can unlock the supernatural career. I don't want Eloise to be the first. Not the farmer dying of starvation anyway. That's far too tragic. So she's going to wake up at 6 AM today. She's had, you know, again, almost enough sleep, which is the theme for most of my Sims, really. Their needs are almost okay. Try and get her in the bath, and then get some breakfast. So today the plants all need tending. We do have some eggplants, strawberries, and peppers to sell. So that should be quite helpful in kind of improving... That should be quite helpful in improving finances for the end of the season. She has 2 days left. She's got leftovers to eat. And Aspen is pretty high in the well, he's still in platinum, but we should be able to achieve him. We should be able to get him to platinum for growing up, just with his normal social interactions, because I don't think we'll have time to teach him to talk necessarily. There's 2 days. I mean, I'm not going to give up on it completely, but very soon he'll be old enough to help out in the garden. And I'm going to use the school mods, so I'm going to have active school once I have a teacher in the spring season, but obviously Aspen and the triplets will be children for that whole season. I'm just going to disable school with that same mod, so they can do some schoolwork at home, they can help out around the house, but they won't start their actual education until the teacher arrives and we build the schoolhouse, which I'm looking forward to. Oh, gold gardening badge! Well done, Eloise. That is fantastic. Let's see how much we can make from some eggplants. 136, pretty good. We'll sell the peppers, they're a bit sickly, which is a shame. We should start to improve the quality over time. He's going to need a bit more food, so let's get some leftovers. Avocado seems fine. And how's... Oh, Aspen! Oh no. I'll grab him a bottle. Get him a bottle, Eloise. Let's do that. You try and eat first, Aspen, before you collapse. I know you're exhausted. I took my eye off the ball completely. Oh no. Just try drink a little bit more. Okay, this has gone bad. Eloise. Okay, speed 1. Oh, are you going to sleep like that? That's tragic. Wake up. Oh, and that's gone bad now. Good. Alright, we'll eat your crisps. We'll just leave those for now. Okay, well now he's going to throw up, so that's fine. Well, it helped a little bit. Let's try one more time. I'll just try to stave off desperation. So you stay here, Eloise. Don't go anywhere. Here we go. Don't go anywhere. Stay right there. And now we'll put him in bed. Aspen, come back. Okay, Aspen's recovered a bit of energy, so I'm going to grab him while he's awake and put him in his cot, and also let Eloise sleep too. They can sleep at the same time. That's probably going to be quite helpful for managing all their needs. Oh, his birthday's tomorrow. Sorry, Aspen, it all went a bit wrong towards the end here. Okay, so at 9 PM he's awake. So given that his hunger need is pretty low, I'm going to get Eloise up to feed him. Oh, he's also filthy. I've got him a nice little outfit and he's not been able to wear it. He's even got a changing table, I just haven't used it. But this should help out. He can use the potty. Eloise can grab him a bottle. Then we can think about giving him a bath, because he is a little bit stinky again. And his social's terrible. Oh, I know, Aspen, it's all bad. You have a bath now. So we'll look after him a little bit. His social was also pretty bad. So we'll give him some attention, some snuggles, some playing with. And that should help him out as well with his aspiration. Just try and keep him a little bit. Oh, you want to get logic? Well, that helps. We can let Eloise sort herself out a bit. Oh, fantastic. He's got his level 7 logic. That's pretty good for a 4-year-old. So we'll do some fertilizing. And then let's plant just all eggplants. Let's plant some peppers. Some more beans. Obviously there's no logic to my planting skills. I'm just planting whatever, wherever really. So it's a 4 AM watering session. Spray some plants down. And then we'll try and get these watered before we put Aspen to bed and let Eloise sleep as well. I think I should have done this to begin with, is have them sleep at the same time. Oh, hello. Oh, this is the science hobby lady. Oh, she's been invited to aspirational laboratories for science. Thanks, that person. Okay, so Eloise can grab Aspen, pop him in bed, and then we can get some sleep. And I'm thinking, since it is Aspen's birthday tomorrow, we should throw a party. I have not thrown any parties yet, but I think Eloise might want to invite some friends. Jace, almost certainly. And we can see how Aspen ages up. So he is technically a day older, I think, than the triplets. So they age up on the first day of winter for the Rose family. So it is 10 AM on the last day of fall for Eloise and Aspen. We're going to start the day by getting Aspen dressed. I don't know if he's going to last all the way through to the party, but at least he can have a bath on time today. Oh, here's Jace. Should probably pay our bills. I've been ignoring those for several days. We don't want anything to get repossessed. And then we'll do some... Oh, she wants to max nature enthusiasm. That's quite good. That could be helpful. And as ever, she's going to have to work in the fields. Whilst Jace works on... Whilst Aspen works on level 8 of the logic skill. So we'll get her out of the bath. We'll get her to do some composting. Put all her rubbish in the compost bin, which has been quite effective so far. And then Aspen needs a bottle, so we'll feed him. And that should all be working fine. Oh, she can talk to plants now. That's good. Well, what's this one? This pole bean's looking a bit sad. Let's give it a chat. At some point, she'll hopefully have enough money to buy an oven. Have a chat with the beans. How are they feeling? Talk about the birds, the oil issues, and beautiful weather. Oh, thanks, Aspen. Oh no. I guess that broke. Oh, it's feeling better. Well, that's cool. And all these plants are looking pretty solid. That's going to be good news. Is he still hungry? No? Good. So yeah, that's going to be good news for her future produce, if we can get these things looking a little bit nicer. And again, the whole season passes and she doesn't get to go to the mini-mart. No sales progress for her. But she got the gold gardening badge now, so that's going to help with future produce. And as soon as Aspen's old enough, especially old enough to start going to school and things, she's going to be able to... I mean, she could take him to the shop, is the thing. And he can be there, whereas it's tough with a toddler because their needs crash pretty quickly. So he is going to need a nap, and maybe my dream of a party was a bit... I can probably do it now, before I forget. In fact, very quickly, Eloise, we've already made the food. Let's get some people around. So we're going to want... Definitely going to want Jace as the father of the birthday boy. Who are our friends? We'll invite Freddie. Well, that could be slightly dangerous. Maybe not invite Freddie. But let's invite Toby and Carson as our best friends. Oh, and Monica as well. Monica, but not Freddie, I think is the best move. So let's get these people round. They're going to have to deal with avocado toast as the main meal on offer. And I will grab an extra counter just for the party so we can put the cake on it. And here they are, our party guests. Oh, somebody didn't come. Jace didn't come? No, Jace did come. That's okay. Jace, if you put that on the counter, I swear to anything, to Sim God. Okay, that's fine. So we'll grab a cake. It's quite limited party supplies. Now you can have the rainbow cake. No, you can't if the phone's there. Let's put the phone over this side. Pop the cake in. Chat to our guests. It doesn't seem to actually be a party, but that's alright, unless I closed it by mistake. Oh, there it goes. It's a snoozer. And Monica's not interested. Wow. People are not keen to be here. Guess there's not all that much going on. They're having to grab their own refreshments from... Why don't you grab an avocado toast? They're there, they're fresh. Okay, so at past... Oh dear. We're going to need to bring Aspen to the cake, I think, just to give everything time to work. Let's see how this goes. We've got 20 minutes, 15 minutes to grab him and attempt a party. And it is a real snoozer so far. Even with 4 members of our original settlers, Carson, Monica, Jace and Eloise. We're only missing Freddie and somebody else who's completely slipped my mind. Well, here we go. Let's try this out. It's 6 PM. Birthday time. Everyone gather round. Aspen, these are all the people that are going to be in your life the whole time. The first child born who didn't know SimCity, wasn't born with all the smog, and there is not enough room here. But Monica's going to get it going. Jace is involved. You can blow out the candles. Happy birthday, Aspen. Welcome to childhood. Find somewhere to put him. And we'll see if the cutscene works. I am optimistic, I think. Here he goes. Ah, the wall. What a cutie. At the very last minute the cutscene worked, and here we have Aspen grabbing some cake. Let's have a look at him. Since we have Jace here, I think he's quite strongly taking after Jace. But there's quite a lot of Eloise there, I suppose. She has his eyes. He has her eyes, sorry. And he got the best possible rank. So let's have him lock in making a friend. And let's do a little bit of remodelling. So we're going to get rid of all the toddler stuff. Because we don't need that anymore. At least not for a little while. We might as well get rid completely. And that should give us enough funds to buy him a bed. which is the main thing he'll need, because all of his entertainment's going to come from helping garden. So who needs anything else? Let's get him. Let's see what we have here in 300. I think he can have an actual bed rather than a crate one. Let's get a nice little bedspread for him. Where's the window? There we go. And I'm also going to give him a little makeover because this tracksuit is not acceptable. So let's buy him an outfit. But only every day. Everything else I'll just leave. I know, Aspen. Change into a good outfit and then we'll talk. Oh, here we go. Jason Eloise. That can only end well. So I quite want to give him kind of a farmer aesthetic in terms of what he's going to be wearing. Oh, these could be the ones. A bit of cottage living. Conversion. I think we'll go for this one. Oh, there we go. Very, very good. So I'll send you to bed, Aspen, and the party will carry on without you. Oh, I'm sure this is fine. So we'll socialise a little bit with our friends. And might as well make friends with William. The house is going to get trashed by a party, but that's alright. We'll have Aspen to help out with cleaning up now. Oh, thank you, Jace. You okay, Monica? You're just staring into the distance. Okay, a bit of red hands and some chatting. We brought the party up to a good time, even though the birthday boy is very much asleep. Let's chat to Monica a bit. Let's admire her. Tell her a joke. And then you might as well eat some food, Eloise. I think a good time can get ruined by the host keeling over, so we'll try and avoid that happening. Oh, a kicky bag circle in the garden. Oh, the pole bean is ready to go. Let's sell that as well. We could use a few more funds. Okay, 192 from the pole bean. That's pretty good. A good time. That's not bad for the first party Eloise has held in her farmhouse. Oh, who's going to get sprayed? Nobody. We're okay. Before you go to sleep, Eloise, grab a piece of cake. I know, you're tired. But you need to eat a little bit more while the cake is still fresh. Eat some of that. And then we'll send you off to bed. Oh, that skunk is determined to spray somebody. It's going around growling. Okay, Eloise, off to bed you go. We'll get around to cleaning up all the bottles at some point. So it's the start of a brand new day. Everyone's slept through till 6 AM, which is fantastic. But it's also the very beginning of winter. We have finished the full rotation for Eloise and Aspen. And Aspen is now a very responsible young man who's going to throw out his old baby bottles, because that's what it means to be a settler in this foreign land. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Oh, she wants to garden, plant a seed. Finally, she's on board with it. It's not just a chore. Thank you very much for watching this round of Haven Rock with Eloise and Aspen, and lots of gardening, baby-related chaos, but now he's a little boy, so he can help out. He's now a contributing member of the settlement. So I hope you enjoyed this. Next time I'm going to do something a bit different. I'm going to play the last half of Freddie and Monica's rotation, and then I'm going to, because that's only going to be half a rotation, I'm going to go into my spreadsheet in a bit of detail. I'm going to show you that, how things are looking, what's tracked, what is going to be unlocked, and yeah, I hope to see you then. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.